So hello traders, this is Trader Muru here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel in another episode of Weekly Gold Update, where we are going to analyze gold for weekly overview and possible setups. Without wasting time, let's get on the chart, guys. So let's start with our weekly time frame. In week like this. Okay. For this confirmation, we need a daily time frame candle to break a range. We already have a liquidity sweep. This all equal lows are also swept, which was near our favorite retracement target here. And now we have this order block pending for the test near 5000. So for this target, what we need here is price to close the daily candle above this high, retest it and pump. This is a classic example of reversal models in which price continued falling downside, and whenever a daily time frame candle range breaks, it just retest it and continue its directional move towards next high, possible new ATH. So here we can range here until we have a daily time frame candle above the high of 5535. After this candle closing, price will retest it and continue towards possible first target will be this 4973. Second target will be this ATH. In weekly time frame, we have a liquidity sweep, and you all guys know that this is a CRT sweep in daily time frame. So this high can be our target around 5044. So I will be watching for buy opportunity near this areas for this target. Yesterday we did the same thing in 4-hour time frame, just a CRT sweep of this low, and you can see the massive move. So what we have here in daily time frame, we need a candle closing above this one around 4535. Then we will be watching for a swing buy till first target over 5044. Possibly it will take time up to 1 week or 2 weeks to hit this target. Then we will see a possible retracement again, and then we will see a continuation in range, a bigger time frame range, just like this. Low get sweep. Just look at here. Low get sweep. This is your daily time frame candle range. Once a candle close above, price just retest it and goes in big range. After that, it hit its target near ATH. See, This is how reversals are formed. Once you get your daily time frame candle range and a breakout of it, you will see a complete range or just a massive pump. Just look at here, a massive drop, price close below the daily time frame candle range, close above daily time frame range, retest it and pump. Massive drop, price close above the daily time frame range, test and massive pump. Range, price close above it, retest, pump. Your target is already done here. Again drop, this is your daily time frame range, price close above, retest, and this is your massive pump. So this is how reversals are formed. There is no rocket science. You need to wait for daily time frame candle range to break to upside again, and once you have your range breakout confirmation, you can buy on a retest. So this will be our buying zone in case we have a breakout. Okay, now let's see 4-hour time frame. In 4-hour time frame, as you can see here, let me just remove this all, we don't need this all right now. We have a last breakout structure here, and this is our change of character level. So after this change of character, what will happen? Price is likely to take a big retracement like this and pump again, because this area is still pending for the test here. Before that, in internal structure, what is happening? We have a last breakout here. So this was our first POI for a buy entry. Price try to hold it, pump, but when a candle closed below, I told you guys to wait for price to build another bullish structure in 1-hour time frame. Until then, we was bearish. When price tests the bottom structure here, this one, it would be much clear in 1-hour time frame. This most bearish candle at the bottom, and it's low. Then what happened here? Price started making a reversal in smaller time frame. Here you can clearly see this is high, this is low. Recent supply got break, price create a higher high, higher low, again a higher high. So we were bullish from this zone. Yesterday we were bullish from this zone here, and our target was a change of character in 1-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame have hit target. Now it was retracing and it was creating lower highs, lower low, and recently we have a new change of character. So it is indicating that now this 4-hour high can break, and as per our expectation, price should first test this area and pump again towards this high. This is our first POI for buy entry according to 1-hour time frame. Our second POI is QML area, which is this one, which is aligned with this order block here. So if price break below here in 1-hour time frame, this will be our next buy zone for this move. And even if this area get break, what will happen? Price is likely to test a psychological number of 4400 here and again pump. So watch for these three area. and I will be watching for most important area near about this QML because it is having the support and this order block too. So I will be watching for this area. This will be much better, but if I get a bounce from this area, I will definitely take a long opportunity from here and target. First target will be this high, second target will be this change of character area here. So as per the 1 hour time frame, structure have already changed to bullish again, and you should be watching for buy entry near these three areas. And in 4 hour time frame, if I remove this all, you can clearly see that this is the recent supply which is got flip, and we have a demand here now. So possible test and pump. Price have supply here and price have demand below. So a small range will be there in possible, what can I say, 1 to 2 days. Price can range in between this supply and this demand, then it will break it and continue towards this high. So price can be just like this and pump. And I'm expecting price to create a 4 hour time frame change of character here. After this change of character, I will be expecting a drop and pump. If I don't get this drop, I will be watching for buy on this areas, this daily time frame candle range high. This zone is also aligned with our 4 hour time frame demand here. See this, and this QML2. Okay, so this is gold, and I'm still expecting a buy momentum to kick in and break above this high, and the best confirmation for the swing buy will be closing a 4 hour 2 candle above the high of 4735. After that, every retracement will be a buy opportunity till new ATH. So that's it for gold. If you have any question, you can ask me in chat. I'm coming for your chat. Where should we put our take profit? You should be taking your profit near about 4735. Do you not foresee any chance of bear? For bear setup, price need to drop directly now and break this low and retest, then I will be shorted near this area. I need to candle of 4 hour below this and retest it, then I will be shorting it till possible 3800. But before that, I will go with the current structure which is bullish now, and I am watching for more buy. Any chance for Monday to gap up? Monday can be a gap up, but we have pending areas which need to be tested. So possible we will see the test of this area before more upside. So these areas are good. Any other questions? Thank you, brother Murugan. I'm not Murugan, I'm only Muru, brother. Appreciating your solid analysis. Thank you, brother. For BTC, we have a bad news. Price did not hold this area, and now we have a breakdown. So a retest will be a short opportunity. here. Price will pump, retest here, and this will be your target. I hope it gap up as I am in long position. If you are in long from these areas, possible you will get a break even hit, but if you are long from the bottom near 4400 or 4412, you are possibly safe. For silver, we already have a flip, so this area holds, we will see another pump and break above this high. This is our change of character time frame, 2 hour, and in 1 hour time frame also. This is the main area, it need to clear it. And on the retracement you can buy. If it drops, this zone is good for buy, 68 to 67.3. Euro need to break above this wedge, and on the retest you can buy. For this target. Brother, any tips how to grow account? How did you take to reach 7 figures? For account growing, you need to hold a consistency of 1%. Every time, whenever you take a trade, risk 1% of your portfolio. If you are having a 1 gen 3 trades, then even 50% accuracy will be profitable. Many people try to mess up this thing. Firstly, here they risk more than 1%. Secondly, here they try to take and catch a 1 gem 10 or 1 gem 20 trades and mostly get stop loss or break even. And third thing, they don't have any profitable or consistent strategy. So first of all, find a strategy. Second thing, calculate your risk. And third thing, just be consistent and disciplined about your trades. This is how you can grow your account. You guys don't know how this strategy work. I have grown my account from 20 to 10k, but can't reach 6 figure. It's psychological barrier in your mind. Try to take 1% risk, no matter how much your account grows. If you are taking trades on, let me see, if you have a 100K account and you are taking now $1,000 as a risk. And you are taking risk of $1,000 and every trade. So if your account grows and now your account is on 150K after the profit, you should be risking now $1,500. If your account grows, your risk also grows and your profit will also grow. This is how compounding works. And trust me guys, you just need 100 to 200 trades to make a six-figure account from $2,000 and $5,000. If I can show you some calculations, let me see first. Okay, wait for a minute and let me just take out my risk calculation sheet. I will show you. Okay, so here it is. Suppose you are starting with $2,000. Your profitability is 50%. Your risk reward is you are taking three risk as a reward and one part as a risk. You are risking 1% of your portfolio per your trade. And how much trade you want to take? Let's take 300 trades. Okay? And this will be your portfolio after 300 trades. Your account balance will be 27,182. If I calculate it on randomizing, again, see this, it will calculate your risk. You can see this, sometime you lose. This is your balance and this is your final account after 300 trades. See this? So risk management is very much important. If you are taking with 20,000 with 1% risk, this will be your account after 300 trades. If you are using 3 gem, 1 risk, my accuracy is, what can I say, 40%, and my risk reward is nearly, mostly I take 7 gem 1. So this will be my account after 300 trades. Around 200K. Sorry, it is not 200K, it is 2 million. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you make. The consistency is the key. If you are taking one trade per day, so how many trades you will take in your 1 year? I guess you get 200 trade per year, then also it will be a good. I'm not talking about 1 gem 7 or 1 gem something. Just try to take 1 gem 3 trades with this much accuracy. Around 40% will be also a profitable strategy. See, the people don't want to be consistent or be disciplined about their strategies. They try to catch more RR, or they try to risk more percentage of risk in their account and eventually get your account blown by market. This is what you need to be profitable. Don't compromise with discipline. I am struggling to find a good strategy, simple entry and exit rules. Any advice or simple strategy for gold? Just follow structure. Structure is important. I have shared so many entry models in my free channel. If you are following that one, you must be profitable. Is that any example that risk my SL is worth 1k, right? I don't know, brother. What is your strategy, brother? I work on structure and ZRT combination. If market is making higher highs, higher low, I will definitely go for buy only. If market is making lower lows and lower high, I will find short only. What is your strategy, brother? I have already told you this is my strategy. Don't really have a strategy, trying to simple strategy that I can follow. You can follow this one. This is simple, most simple strategy in the history of market. Just follow structure. If it is making higher highs and higher lows, watch for buy. If it is making lower lows and lower high, watch for sell. Why I was not shorting here? Why I was not shorting here? Because market have developed a new breakout structure. It is making higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low. So that's why I am already watching for long here, and you can see the result. And you guys are craving for 1 gem 3, and let me show you my risk reward. This is my risk reward. This is 65 RR. This is 18 RR. I already have booked more than 20 RR in this move too. Brother, can you share the Excel link in your channel? Sure, I will post it. Then you will use the concept like SMC and market structure. I use them. I mostly use CRT and structure only. Let's see, we have news in upcoming week. Monday will be a very much volatile day. Powell will have a speech. Then on the Friday we have a NFP. This will be a hell volatile week for gold. We will see so many ups and downs in this upcoming week. Thank you, brother. May Allah regard your generosity. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You don't need thousands of trades to trade this move. You only need one trade to hit like this. Just find a strategy which is aligned with your mentality and psychology. Some of the rarest and the very small people can hold trade to this up to high. They will try to exit here or exit at this small pip of target. You will trade on Nasdaq market, brother? No, I don't trade on any other asset. I just trade gold, and 90% of my trades are on gold. I rarely use some other assets like silver sometimes or BTC and sometimes currency. I have recently used a short on this one, oil, but as you can see it hit my break even and now again it is going upside, so I will watch for re-entry near this areas. It is still bearish, but let's see what we get from here. It should drop again at least to this area around 95. Any other questions, guys? For the day trades, as per structure, does entry is always in 5-minute time frame? No. In day trading, if you want to trade gold in daily time frame, just try to follow 1 hour time frame and your confirmations will be on 15-minute and rarely goes for 5-minute. Mostly your confirmation will happen on 15-minute time frame. Brother, do you have any Telegram so I can DM you directly? Yes, I have. You can check my Telegram ID written in my free channel account. In description you can find your Are you a swing trader? I am swing and intraday traders. I trade on both of the side. How do you support your entries? Can you show us? Okay, let's talk about it. So yesterday price was here. It was bouncing from 4-hour time frame structural area from this candle, and when I wake up in the morning I show the price was here already. So I missed this entry and now I have to spot a new one. So what will I do? So I went to 15-minute time frame and I just spotted that price is having a recent change of character in 15-minute time frame, having two candle closing above, retest here, pumping, and then I waited for this breakout structure. After this breakout structure, I was expecting market to test it and pump. This was my POI. But instead of test, price pump before it. So what was my entry? That I was expecting market to test this area first and pump again. This full zone was entry zone for gold and I was expecting a test here. So what market did here? Market created an equal low near it, sweep it and reclaim. So here at this point I was confident that now price want to hold this area. And what is the current structure right now? Structure was firstly bearish, lower low, lower high, then it converted into bullish, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, and now price want to hold this area, then it can break this high now. So I try a long position here on this equal low sweep zone. My stop loss was just below this lowest wick and my first target was this high. Then I was on break even. My second target, I booked it near about this change of character in 1 hour time frame, and now this change of character is also done in 1 hour time frame, so I can hold my entry till this high. So this is how I spot my entries. Do you wait for US and UK market to open, or do you just trade whenever you see your opportunity? I just trade it whenever I see my entry zones. What are the time frames you use for the swing trade, brother? For the swing trade, you need 1 day time frame and 4 hour time frame. 4 hour and 1 day will give you swing entries. 1 hour and 15 minutes will give you intraday entries. Bro, on the top, when it comes to mentorship. Okay, thank you, brother. This is how much easy is market. It is not what I can say a rocket science. Just a simple higher highs and higher low you should be buying. Lower lows and lower high you should not be buying. You should be watching for sell only. See this? Market break low. So it is bearish now. You should be watching for short on the retest. Market break low. It is bearish now. You should be watching short on retest now, but it have this zone before it, so it will retest here and drop. Market is short, breaking low now. It should retest and drop again. So what will happen? It will first retest and drop again. See, it will always give you initial reaction, but it was bouncing from a bigger time frame area, so that's why it was intended to go more high. Do you use trend line and wait for them to test or break them for the confirmation? I use it. Yes, brother, I use it. Sometimes trend lines give you initial entries like this one. Look at this. Price is not able to cross above this trend line and it is just moving inside. So whenever we have a structure break, we will see a huge move. Just have a patience and discipline. Yes, brother. To be honest, folks, it is just a simple price action. Yes, it is. It is very simple price action. People make it complicated. It is gold is not so much complicated. It is very easy. Brother, I can see 2+ Telegram channel on your name. I don't know which is your original one. My original one is XAUUSD XAU. Let me just post it here. This is only a Trader Muru and my username is Trader Muru. Nothing, no number added between there, no numbers added after that. Okay, and my second ID is Gold Peep Trader, and both of that IDs are already written in our description in Telegram channel. And my Telegram channel is right now having a 4,516 subscriber. If you want to spot a real ID and real channel, always watch for the views on every post. It should be above 200 or 300. It is having less view than that. That is not a real channel. Okay. Do you identify lower lows or lower highs by the wick or the body? You should be using body. Wicks are just for liquidity. Always wait for candle closing. This is just a liquidity. This is the main structure. Price should not break above this high. Then it can drop again. Still making lower lows and lower highs. Any other questions? Like your style of trading, do you teach yourself or did you have any mentor? Yes, I have 2 or 3 mentors. Without mentor, you can't understand how market works. You need to have one mentor. Right now, I'm making more than my mentors, but they all proud of me. I know. So the goal need to retest the change of character to go even further. If we try to find another entry, yes, we can find another entry. It recently have a change of character. If it goes upside without testing these areas, it will take this low as an inducement. Suppose it go upside like this without testing this zone, then it will again drop, test this area and pump. It will act as an inducement. This low will act as an inducement. Just like this. In 15-minute time frame, look at this. It goes without retesting it, then it drop. Take that low as the inducement, again pump after that. See this? The same thing can happen here. If price go upside without testing the area, that area will be tested in near future after sweeping the nearest low. Is there any chance of new low? There are less chance of new low than a new high. What can I say? There are 25% chance that we will see a new low, but there are 75% chance that we will see a new ATH. And I will go with the most chance right now. Do you care about fundamental analysis? Yes, I care. Sometimes it ruins your analysis, but mostly fundamentals will just inject a liquidity in the market. If you guys remember, I was in long here and then Trump tweeted about the ceasefire and this candle was there and I was in long from here and this was my target. I did not know about that what will Trump tweet, but I know that structure is bullish and I was just trading a 5-minute time frame structure. Look at this. This was breakout structure, again breakout structure, again the breakout structure. So I was in long from here. On this test and this high was my target. And look at this. This is how simple is market. Even fundamentals just inject a liquidity in the market to the trend side direction. It will not change the direction of trade. It will not change the direction or main direction of the asset. So to find a good entry price, retest latest higher high to make a lower high. Is it correct? Yes, yes. Do you always wait for retest? Yes, I always wait. No matter if I get a retest or not, I always wait for my zones. Sometimes I don't trade for 2 or 3 days. I'm just waiting. What is the significance of 5-minute time frame in intraday with respect to gold? If your 5 minute is aligned with your 1 day, 1 hour time frame direction, you can use it for trade. Here I took long after this 5 minute change of character. Two candle closing above, and this was a retest. From QML I took entry, and this low was my stop loss. Now look at here. 1 hour was bearish. Low break. This was your zone from where you should be watching for short. So after this test, what happened? Go on 5 minute time frame and wait for change of character. So when did we have a change of character? This was high. This is your change of character. Two candle close below. So on the retest, you should be shorting here. Stop loss above this. This is your target. Keep up the good work, brother. Thank you very much. What is the indication of retest? Most of the time I fail thinking price will go up and miss the chance. If you are watching retest on 1 hour time frame, what you should be watching here, that 1 hour time frame candle tests your zone and doesn't close below it. Okay, so this was test, doesn't close below it, second candle showing strength, so your entry is here. Long here, stop loss below, target. 1 hour zone, retest candle does not close above, you are entering here, stop loss above your zone, this is your target. 1 hour zone, wait for retest candle, this is retest candle, second candle sweep it, doesn't close below, stop loss will be below that low, target will be this one and this one, this is your target. One hour zone, wait for test here, testing candle does not close above, short here, stop loss above, this is your target. Any other questions, guys? Or should we end this session over here? Do you offer mentorship? Yes, I offer mentorship. It comes with our yearly membership. In mentorship, you will get a yearly membership free with mentoring. All the classes will be live. I will be taking classes on every Sunday, and recordings will be shared in mentorship channel. You can watch it. If you have any question, you can ask me on DM, and you can ask your question on live classes after classes end. And in mentorship, I teach this all things which I do in regular days. And to be honest, some of my students have better entry than me sometimes. They are One of my student is in long from here, from this sweep. I don't even know that how he did it, but it is he is on long from here. After this breakout and retest, he is in long from here on a swing trade and targeting a new ATH. What if it goes to 4K again? If it is going for 4K again, it will give you indication that it want to go downside. It will not go directly. And this is market. We know that it is coming for with risk. You have less risk on upside now, you will go with it. If you have a less risk with downside, then you will go short. Right now I'm watching for more upside, then I will go for long. If you are comfortable with short, you go with short with your confirmations. But remember guys, most of the traders do this mistake. They are going against the trend and they are hedging their positions. Never hedge in any condition. It will just block your mind. You can't see a new opportunity. You can't see what is market offering you. You will just try to manage that hedge. Better you just take a loss and start a fresh position. Always start with a entry, TP and stop loss defined before entering a trade. If your stop loss hit, you are exiting from market. If your target hit, you are exiting from market. And never ever enter in any trade without a plan. If you have a short plan here, watch for your entry first, define your stop loss and define your target. Then you can short here. But I can't see any short formation here. I can clearly see that market is offering long positions here. Then I will go for long. I have defined stop loss here. I have defined stop loss here. My target is also defined here. And my entry is also defined. Then I can long here. don't try to predict market, just go with it. Whatever market is offering, just go with it. If it is offering a bullish structure, go with bullish structure. If it is offering bearish structure, go with shorts. Okay guys, so I guess this is it for this week. I'm just asking, brother, you said the right thing. I made $700 to $800 in that long plus the loss. Nice. Passed one prop from account. Nice one. Then why are you asking this question? You know that going with trend will always be profitable. People were, you can see this, with this one candle, price have vanished almost more than what I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 candles. This one candle was enough on the trend side direction to vanish all that 9 candles, and it is 2 hour. So it is 1 day time frame. People were waiting for this exact move of in terms of pips for 1 day, which I have collected in just 2 hours. So joining trend will be the more profitable in terms of time. See? You guys will understand this when you know market very well. That joining trend will be always will be profitable. Okay, so should we end this session over here? Because it is already more than, I can say, 1 hour. So let's end this session over here. Thank you for joining, guys. Wait for this retest here. It would be much better entry for long, and we are expecting market to give us a new swing entry after this 4-hour high break. Once this break, we will be watching for a retest and pump. Before that, we will try to trade gold in this internal structure, and our recent breakout structure is giving us a new entry near this zone. So we will be expecting a retest first and then pump again. First zone is this one, and second zone is our QML area. After these two zones, I will be expecting market to pump again and create a new breakout structure in internal structure above the area of 4602, and after that on NFP I'm expecting this move. So see you in the next week, guys. Hope you learned something today. and we will be watching for this. Thank you for joining, guys. See you in the next week. Until then, keep trading, keep printing.